All right, so that was just 4 packs of our pre-made cakes. We're gonna come over here to our medium-sized bowl. In our medium-sized bowl, we're gonna come in with 8 ounces of our Cool Whip. Now, I left this out to defrost a little bit. You just wanna make sure it's not completely hardened when you take it out from the freezer. So we just want it to be nice and soft. Now we're coming in with some of my favorite blueberry pie filling, and we're just gonna pour all of that directly in there as well. This is gonna add such a delicious flavor, and it's perfect for the summer. On top of that, we've got our condensed milk, and we are going to drizzle our condensed milk all across the top, letting it just get all up in there. This is just gonna add some sweetness, some creaminess. You can be as generous as you want. I'm gonna do about half a can. Now we're just gonna come in and we're just gonna fold everything together. You wanna get that Cool Whip mixed in, that condensed milk, making sure that we just lightly fold everything because we don't wanna turn that Cool Whip straight into liquid. We're making a delicious dessert for a party that we're going to, and this is just perfect because it's 107 degrees outside and the kids can't handle it. All right, this is looking great and mixed. Now we're gonna bring the entire bowl over here. We've got our ice cream scoop right here, and we're just gonna start putting nice scoops into each one of our delicious cakes. Look at that. We're gonna be nice and generous all across. This is such an easy, no-bake dessert recipe that I am making, and you guys can switch it up if you want. If you don't like blueberry filling, you guys can use strawberry, you can use apple, you can use pineapple, and if you wanna add fresh blueberries, you can as well, but I think this is perfect and so pretty. Look at that purple color. It also smells so delicious and sweet. Oh, I'm obsessed. And of course, you don't need to add any extra sugar because we've already got that condensed milk right in there. So we're gonna come across and just do all of these super quick. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up with our last ones. And you're just gonna wanna make sure you do this quick so that they don't get too melted. Now we're coming in with some fresh sliced strawberries, and we're just gonna place a slice into each one. Like I said, the kids love this during the summer because it's nice and cool. And for these first 2 rows, we are going to do full strawberry slices. If you wanna use another fruit, you can as well, but I think we're going into that berry season now. Up next, we've got some blueberries. I actually saved some of that pie filling topping, and we're just gonna place just a little bit of blueberry on top of each one just to top it off. Look at that, it is perfect. Again, if you wanna use fresh strawberries, be my guest, but I think this adds a little bit of extra syrup, a little bit of extra sweetness, and it just tastes so delicious. We're gonna cover each one up now. And I've actually done this in the past with pineapples and they turned out really great too. So it just depends on what mood you're in, but it smells so good. I cannot wait. All right, let's put on that last one. Now on that last row, we're gonna come in with some fresh raspberries. Like I said, it is berry season, and so we're gonna put a little bit on each one. I think 1 raspberry is perfect. All right, let's go ahead and place them all in facing upward. All right, last but not least, for decor, we're adding a little bit of mint, and I've got some fresh mint right here. And we're just gonna place a little bit of mint into each one. You can place a stem, you can place multiple, but we're just gonna do this quickly. I think mint is the perfect garnish. It's also really refreshing. If you wanna use lemons, you can as well, but I think mint adds a little bit of that green. And we are going to do this super quickly. All right, we're gonna come in with our last 2 now. This looks great. I decided to skip the blueberries because I think they're good on their own. And just look at that. Oh, they look so good. I think I'm gonna come in for a strawberry one here, but look at that. So delicious, so beautiful, perfect for the summer months. Smells delicious. We're gonna have to take a bite. That is so good. You have to try it.